All right, guys, we are live. And not much of an introduction. Let's just get started. Of course, as always, the content presented in this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. The views and opinions expressed are solely those of the creator and should not be construed as financial advice. The creator does not sell any products or services, nor is affiliated with any other trading platforms or tools mentioned. Trading involves risk and is not suitable for all investors. It is important to conduct your own research before making any investment decisions. I assume no responsibility for any losses or damages arising from the use of this content. All right, let's do our analysis. First, gotta do the checklist. Today is the 19th of May. It's a Wednesday, 9:41. That's actually Central Time, so it's 10:41 Eastern Time. 9:41. We got. This is the live account on NinjaTrader. Okay, we got the right instrument, the NQ September 4, sorry, MNQ. So we're doing the micros. I was watching a little bit when the price was falling here, and I noticed this low. It played out. I did not take an order. I was preparing to do the stream, but I probably would have placed an order there just to get 5 points going up. And I think it would have played out with no real worry. If I had placed a limit order, I would have probably placed it around here with these lows here. So that would have played out pretty well. Now we have to wait, see if price is gonna reverse for a while or start coming down or maybe range. So we'll have to watch. There was definitely a trend at the beginning of the day. The market opened right here. And actually, I'm gonna change the settings to Eastern Time so we don't get confused here. I hope the sound is good. Okay, now we got the local time. Okay, we're gonna get going. Do some chart analysis. We'll lock in the 3-minute and the 5-minute. So we had okay, let's look at yesterday actually. So I have my platform in Spanish, and on the date, as they do in mostly Latin American countries, and I think actually worldwide, it's more common. I may be wrong about that, but I think it's more common worldwide that the day comes before the month. So it's a little strange to see, being in America, it's the other way around. Not America, but United States. Well, I mean, it is America. You know what the fuck I'm saying. 7, 5, 2, that's 1 a.m. 10 a.m. Okay, so the market opened here yesterday. right there. Okay, went up, kind of ranged, and then dropped, breaking the lows, continuing the trend that came from making the new high. So basically after the new high was set, well, actually over here, sorry, but we came close. We came close to it, so it's not a new high. Don't look like it is. It didn't run it, you know, very close to it. In any case, just like it did when it was up here, I guess the trend continued down, almost going all the way up, but reversing and, you know, kind of quick. On a 5-minute, we have a big wick all the way over here, actually closing below where the candle opened, because the candle opened here. Well, actually it closed here, so this candle opened here and then closing, you know, going all the way up there and closing well below that. I mean, creating a huge range. And there might have been some news, of course, or something that made, you know, this happen, because this is actually before opening time. I'm a little confused though now that we changed the time to the Eastern time. I wonder if this is actual Eastern time. It should be. I mean, it, you know, considering that we changed the time, that this should change as well. So unless this is market open yesterday. In any case, it went up substantially, but it basically continued the trend downwards, breaking the lows to the left, all of them. That created the new high, this one. So this lows, but held around, you know, above this S&D. So this S&D, we'll call it our origin area where price might, you know, be really attracted to go back to. If it is coming down, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but sometime. So after that, yesterday's price range, again, we were, no, this is today's. So yeah, so no signs of a break here. Price didn't even come close to breaking here yesterday, but then it did today. So we got a high set in here. That's our bias right now, is that actually a very good place to take an order from as well. Maybe put the stop loss over here. If it breaks these highs, then so be it. Price is trending up, but you might catch a few points going down, and, you know, would have played out really well here after making that new high. But of course, you know, there's no way of knowing that, especially trending up. Now that we have this break of this low, this high, well, the break of the low that created the high. Once we have a break of that with this price structure, then we are thinking that we might break these other ones. If the trend continues down, we might break these lows. And then we got another important swing here. Somewhat of a range being created with these two lines, these purple ones. Let's go, actually, let's take this guy here as the range. All right. I didn't even check if I was on the stream, so let me do that real quick. The more I stream, the less I care. I don't know if that's a good thing. All right, we're on. Yeah, I was looking for the Fibonacci. How do I? Well, I guess we'll do it here. I like this area. Price might come down to it because it's definitely an important low here. So if that gets broken, we will continue to think that we're going down, but I guess through all this area we can look for longs, and then on this area over here we can look for shorts. Let's see what that looks like on the 3-minute. You gotta go like this to make it all come out. Since the trend is going down, we're gonna assume that when price gets here, we're not gonna think that we're gonna go up. We're gonna assume that it's gonna go down and then maybe long from this area. But we're not gonna, probably not gonna short from this area. We'll see what the lower time frame says, of course. That's, you know, thing with scalping is you have to be very flexible and adaptable. And let's lock in the, okay, let's unlock these babies. And let's lock 10-minute with the 1-minute. Oh, this one was synchronized. Shoot. Okay, here we go. Got the 1-minute chart. Because we didn't break that high that's to the left, I mean, we didn't go higher than that left candle way back when. we could be looking to break this high sometime in the near future, because the long-term bias is still upwards. We're just looking at the short bias, and to be honest, I think there might be more pull down before we make new highs, because we just made new highs in some of the market. Not everything went up, but some things went up, all-time highs, and especially things that have been lower got up more. So the bullish trend has been spread out through different instruments, as far as I have seen. Not everything, of course. Just what pertains to the overall US stock exchange, Wall Street, Chicago exchange markets. I think we've been making new highs, and now we might have a little bit of a pull down, maybe especially with it being on the 20,000s on the Nasdaq, and then maybe futures, of course, and then on the September contract. And we're like up there. We're like 20,200 something. I mean, if it is going to revert. I'm not saying it's going to happen really soon. We might still make a new high before we revert. But when we do reverse, we're going to go see some pretty dire prices, I guess. But that's just the nature of the beast. Goes up, goes down. Goes up, 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 up. Down, 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 down. But eventually, it's going to keep going up, I think, still, because inflation is a real thing that affects everything. All right, let's see what happens. Ooh, look at the daily. That's crazy. All right, so we got the chart analysis done. Shall we say this is a trend or a range? I'm going to call it a trend, because we trended down, and then we're trending up, and then we're trending down a little bit. So yes, it is a range. Yes, it is. There's a range here. However, seeing what we're seeing, it might be that price trends today overall. So we're going to pay attention to the trend side of this range. All right, and that might change. That bias might change on a minute-to-minute basis. Okay, we got to protect the lows and highs. Self-check. Am I up for it? Let's see. Let me see. All right, I'm in, coach. Put me in. Okay, bracket orders. Let's see if we got 5 points. Check. And then my day risk. I think 200. No, not 200. This is the micros. $20. So $20 risk today to make $20. So if I make $20, I'm done. If I lose $20, I'm done. And we're gonna set a time for 35 minutes. We're not gonna quit right away after 35 minutes. We're just gonna check ourselves and consider how we've been doing. We might be done before that, or we might be done after that. But we're gonna check ourselves at 11:35, or 11:35. We're gonna leave a note for us. Okay. And we're ready to go. Okay, so we ran the highs. No, not this ones yet. Did the price just freeze, or what is going on? It did. Well, we might expect maybe another pull up on the ATR, so just get more wild, maybe breaking this low of the ATR and then trending back up. maybe catch a move. And when the ATR picks up a bit more, but might go down first. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. I think it's going down now a little bit. Maybe to here, breaking these lows. Not yet. So at market open, we went down. Actually, testing this area, but we created this range. You know, the previous day's high, pretty much. Well, not the previous day, but before market open. It's 9:30, before 9:30. Anyways, that's a high important one, and the important one that we are looking at. And then the range. And what I wanted to check is the EMA. So we stayed above it. And then below it, let's see, it's kind of like 50-50. There's definitely more up action above the EMA than below, because they're wicks, and yeah, it just wicked out more. Whereas here, you know, the volume, the fact that there's a full bar here means a little more volatility or mitigation. Then below the EMA, way below the EMA, so we might stay above the EMA, kind of like here where we range above and below it. So there might be another one of these coming, because this, where it stayed above the EMA, it looks like this, where it stayed below the EMA. And so now we're above the EMA. It might be something like this. We're above it, but we might not get far from it. Like here, for example. This to me seems like maybe what's next is maybe kind of like this, but on the upside where it barely touches the EMA but keeps trading up here. Or like this. We'll see. I mean, it's just interesting. Take a look at that. EMA. And I said that we would break these lows with this candle. No, which one was it? Which candle was the one I was talking about earlier? I think it was this one. Oh, it ended up being this one. Yeah. Yeah, so I said we might break these lows. And that's when I said that, we had this candle. It actually opened up a little bullish, but right straight away just range. So we're ranging in here. I still think we're gonna go a little lower below the MA at some point. Before we go higher, but that, that might change. I mean, this could be the pull. The ATR is getting lower. So that little graph, you see that? It's getting there. And then maybe it starts to reverse. And then we have a pull, whether it's up or down. Maybe up. I don't know why I'm such a negative when I think everything's going down, but I guess because of the nature of the range. I like more range, where I know I'm at the top of the range, I can short. I know I'm at the bottom of the range, I can long. Look at that. Look at the ATR. Ooh. Oh yeah, look at that break. Ooh. All right. That's interesting. We did get below it with that wick, but we might go down again. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted that. I wanted that move, but that's fine. That's fine. There'll be more. And look at that. Might have not played out. 40, 41, yeah. Yeah, it's too small a move. And the ATR keeps going down, so we're gonna wait up a little more. Actually, okay. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Maybe there's some news going on. I'm gonna check real quick, just to make sure that it's kind of organic. I mean, it seems organic, given that the ATR was going down. But I know there was something going on today, as far as... Oh, today's Juneteenth. Hours may vary. Okay, Juneteenth, National Independence Day. Date and time on which CME Group trading floor closes early. It doesn't close early today. But oh yeah, there's no trading today. Okay, never mind. There's no trading today. Look at this, guys. Honestly, I I had seen that Juneteenth thing as a holiday or something, but I never thought that it would just close. Because look, Juneteenth, National Independence Day, Wednesday, June 19. And then it says here the date. This is like if it closes at a certain time. Look, date on which CME Group trading floor closes early, date on which the Chicago trading floor is closed. All right. That's never happened to me before. So, I mean, when you see, New Year's, Martin Luther King, President's Day, those, I just never knew this was a holiday. Independence Day, that's July 4th. Juneteenth, I don't know. Anyways, maybe some people celebrate Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth to all of those of you into that stuff. I guess no trading today. I think. I mean, there's people trading. Let me see if I could place an order. I'm going to take the risk, even if I get canceled. See what happens. All right, actually, I'm going to ask AI. AI. So yeah, ChatGPT says no trading today. Okay. What I want to know is how come price is moving so much? If there's no trader trading, what's making the price move? So that's my question. Okay, so ChatGPT says there's 4 reasons why that could be the case, that the price is moving a lot even though the trading is closed. Is that there's extended trading hours, but reading this, where did it go? Okay, when we read the Juneteenth, it said that it's not like it has a window to trade. There was nothing on that tab. Okay, so that's one reason. Global market, so basically the influence of markets around the world might influence the price right now, even though the US market is closed. Pre-holiday trading, so traders might be adjusting their positions ahead of the holiday. Okay, I guess even though you can't trade, you can place an order that will be executed once the trading resumes. And then there's electronic trading is the 4th reason. Futures markets often continue to trade electronically even when the physical trading floors are closed. This electronic trading can result in price movements. So yeah, it says, consult with your broker. Now my broker is Ninja Trader, so let's see if we can find some info. Ninja Trader trading on Juneteenth 2024. Because the CME is the one, but I mean, I'm using Ninja Trader, so okay. Just to be sure I am providing the correct information. Are you wanting to access this information, Ninjas? Oh. This is I'm in the Ninja Trader page. Maybe not that one. This is good. We get to learn together, not to trade on certain days. It's showing me how to get that information using their platform, but the problem is that I'm not on the software version of it. Well, so I mean, why take the risk of something going bad for trading for trying to place a trade? So I'm just gonna call it a stream. At least we did some price evaluation. I guess as a simulation, what I probably would do is trade right here up. Actually, this is the perfect timing. So I would place a trade here and see if it comes up to this line again. Let's just see if it would have played out, and we'll call it a day. No, not this one. So I take a buy order here. Take my profit here. And my stop loss goes here. Oh. 1-to-1. You see, I would have taken that trade. It would be playing out my way. Oh. This might give me a new low though. Well, that's why the ATR was so low. But then look at this. I mean, that big candle. That was a lot of movement. How do you celebrate Juneteenth? Let's ask AI. Oh, okay. I was talking about. I didn't know what it was. Sorry, guys. I'm not gonna mess with it. Not gonna mess with it. All right, yeah. You see my order? Boom. And I would give it a little more time. It's been 3 minutes. But you know, of course, holiday, so that's why the prices are moving. And if it breaks this high, we'll keep the order as it is. But if it doesn't, if it closes below maybe the opening, we'll move this to break even. No, it didn't close. It didn't close below the opening. Look at that. My order would have played out. Not yet. I'd be happy with, what was this? 37, 43 points. Yeah, it's gonna take it. It's gonna take it. There it is. Ooh, that would have been a clean one. What a nice trade there. You see that, guys? From doing the analysis, I got this orange bar in this chart where, you know, we had the protected low, made a new high, 50%, and then pull up. On the 1 minute chart, it's even cleaner to see. Look at that. Look at my order. My simulated order. Alright guys, thanks for watching. No money yet. I'm glad I didn't press the button or sell button. I don't know if my trade would go in or not, to be honest. I am gonna trust the information. I'm glad I saw that before placing a trade, because I don't want NinjaTrader to be like, hey, this guy's pressing the button at the wrong time. Margin call or something, I don't know. So I don't want to deal with anything. Even if I could trade, which I doubt, I'm gonna stay off and take the day off, you know? Sometimes you gotta be grateful for that. We still worked at it, so even a plus. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.